What's up with you? Lame ass bitch.
Someone's on the rack.
Yeah, I won't jock, baby girl, but I flirt a little. Plus, when you walk through that ass a jiggle. I'm a Mac, Sacramento, California native. We defend our...
Today you're getting two videos in one, so enjoy.
Last year's My Park Championship was intense, and this year the stakes are higher than ever. Rather than rookie. You'll notice this year that all the parks are remodeled with new courts, new locations, and more.
Thanks for your opinion, Rachel. We appreciate that. Now, I want to talk to you real quick. And I just want to first of all say I didn't want to make this I told you so video, but I told you so. Second of all, I just want to tell you, when I look at 2K, okay, when I look at 2K, you know, I look at it in three areas. I look at it as, do they portray a vision? Do they give you a vision? Do they execute that vision? And do they, you know, do they give you the tools necessary to enjoy the game? You know, that's not just for 2K, but this is how I'm looking at this. I call this BPhife's Big Three. I'll have that link in the description in case y'all want to take a look at that. But to me, they have never, in my opinion, they have never been able to give you the proper vision of what it is like to play basketball. You know, we're at carnivals, we have Ferris wheels. You know, I don't know if you saw that, but there was like wood, and then there was concrete. The color palettes are way too bright, way too bright. Nothing looks wet. Look at that court. It looks brand new. Who's balling on these courts? These courts are fantasy style courts. Now, I don't have a problem with fantasy courts, but when all of the courts are fantasy, like as you saw, they were balling in a abandoned steel mill factory with hot metal all over. Who wants to ball in that? You know what I mean? Ferris wheels. EA does a magnificent job when it comes to park authenticity. And what did I say in that video, that last video? That's right. You're going to be balling in a fish aquarium, a fish bowl. That's what I said. I said fish bowl. In my last video, live 15 video, this is before the game was released, before anyone played it. I made this outlandish prediction that you were either going to ball in a fish bowl, an aquarium, the desert, or outer space. And little did I know, days later, this is what they were going to present to all of the My players. The My players, or My Park players, or whatever you want to call them. The vision of where you're playing back, this makes no sense. At least, again, this is my opinion. You know, a lot of you guys are probably happy to ball and you're just happy to play online and ball. And that's cool, and I don't want to ruin that for you, but I just want to say, nobody has brought this up. Everyone's completely content with these parks. Maybe I'm the only one that sees this, but I cannot ball in a fish aquarium. I can't do it. I'll never do it. EA does a fantastic job recreating real venues, real color palettes, real weathering. Everything is authentic. 2K has a magnificent game, simulation, everything, but then they give you this. They ruin the immersion with this fantasy land. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna back off because I'm ranting, but I just want to let you know this is the same vision that they had in All Pro Football 2K8. Okay, they had the stadiums were ridiculous and everything like that. But I'm just saying, 2K, why can we not have authentic parks to ball in? Why not? All right, thank you for joining me on the second half of this video. part two, 2 videos in one. 2 videos in one. All right, so I want to talk real quick about NBA 2K16. I haven't dropped any any official videos right now to let you know how I feel about this game, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that 2K16 is probably I love MLB The Show, but holy smokes, man, this game is this game, yes, it's just what I'm saying. I like it. Let me tell you one of the things that I like about this, and I think Apex brought it up in one of his videos, or at least he was dancing around this, but the game just has so much depth. There's just so much depth. I mean, no, I think he did say it. He just says when you unlock, but I mean, the game is absolutely, once you learn how to do moves and you understand what the developers really want you to do and how to play the game. I know it sounds like they're trying to dictate how you play, but that's not really the case. What they're doing is they had a vision. When we talk about my big 3, the vision, execution, and tools, they've given you everything that you need. They've given you the vision. It's basketball. It is basketball at its purest form. The execution, they are the AI is incredible, and I'm gonna talk about that real quick. The moves. There's still some little quirky things, like one of my biggest things, the yo-yo dribble. I was talking to a couple people about that. I don't like that, because I think it negates some of the your ball handling skills, because if the ball's going to be tangible and you got this yo-yo dribble that's out of control, hey, how do we know that that's not supposed to be you losing, the players losing control? That's one of my biggest things about it. It was happening a lot when I first started playing. Maybe I was doing too many branching animations or whatever. I don't see it as much anymore, but anyway, that's one of my things. But the game has so much. If you just do what you're supposed to and execute, and Czar is putting out a lot of videos, so go take a look at those. The tools, definitely giving you the tools. Now I would say on the tool side, there are a few issues and a few things that I've kind of like brought up to Czar on his video, like the quick sub menu. Like if they want us to start running plays, they need to make those plays more accessible. I know they're there, but I mean, like any team or anybody, there's they run some plays more than others. So therefore, you should have those go-to plays more accessible, in there. I mean, if you get nice with your memories and your stick skills, you could always access these, but the main thing is you want to take as less time away from not playing basketball than versus looking in menu systems. You know what I mean? So I would like to see that cleaned up. And then in the practice facility, I noticed one thing: you really can't practice your defense in scrimmage. You can practice your defense in practice plays where you actually run plays, and you can, and it makes sense to be there, but it should be in scrimmage as well. So like that's one of the things that I would love to see, to be able to under the game plan option. I would love to see that that the user has the ability, has the tools to go ahead, do the hedge, do all of the, smother, all of that stuff, and that would be great if they could just tighten that up. So on the tool side, there's a couple of issues that I'm having with the game, just kind of the usability, so to speak. And like, for instance, lead pass canceling, he picks up his dribble. I don't personally like that. And actually, here's the funny thing: they fixed something from 2K15, or at least I think it was done differently in 2K15. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that they fixed it. Whereas when you were doing like a give and go, if you didn't let up off the thing, it would automatically pass. Now the guy that that you're using, that or that you passed it to, if you don't let go, he just keeps the ball. And I think that's what should happen with the lead passing situation. I think if you don't let go, then that person now is the possession, owns that basket, that dribble. And you have to start that whole process all over. That's what I would like to see happen. There's a couple things, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna dare to say it just like I said in the first video. Live does some things, actually, does one thing or two things actually that I like that 2K does not. And that's when you pull up the icons for each individual person. As long as you keep them up on live, they're up. But as soon as you let them go, they're gone. Now I like that. On 2K, you leave them up, and if you're in the middle of you're trying to play basketball and you're trying to score, you might pass the ball, you might do some call a play and you didn't mean to, and you're trying to score a basket because you're fumbling through it. It could be a noob move, but at the same time, it would be nice to just go ahead and allow that not to be so intrusive and stay on the screen there. As long as you keep that down, boom. A couple other things, since we're talking real quick about just some things I don't like. I will say that when it comes to the lead pass, the computer's not smart to give you a bounce pass in bounce pass situations. So it's always going to be like a chest, maybe an overhand or a slight chest pass. You got to take that in consideration. I think that could be cleaned up, would make more sense. But let's talk about AI. And I want to finish with AI. There's a lot more I can talk about, but I want to finish this real quick with AI. I just want to say that the AI in this game, it doesn't cheat you. It doesn't cheat you. Like I used to run from Hall of Fame. I used to run from Superstar. I would dabble a little bit in All-Star. But I would pretty much, I think I would play All-Star, but I felt like it was still a little cheaty. But in Superstar and all the stuff and Hall of Fame, it's not that the computer is better than you. The computer can be better than you. It's more efficient. It's more efficient as far as, and what do I mean by that? The computer just takes advantage of your reaction time, and that's how the computer has the edge on you. The computer just says, okay, you know what, you can't handle my pick and roll, so I'm just gonna execute that. They execute that pick and roll to perfection, and until you get better and learn how to defend against it, then that's when you can move up to the next level, or that's when that you can handle the AI in that. It's just every move when they run plays, when they do jump shots, they're just taking advantage of your reaction time. So if you're new to the game and you're not good on reaction time, hey, guess what? You got to go back to rookie, where the computer doesn't take advantage of that, which I think is genius, because AIs normally just program to just percentage, make this or make this more than any other thing. They still move the same, but they just make shots a little bit better. But anyway, I just wanted to say, this game is light years better than any other basketball game that's ever been made. I have no capacity whatsoever or no desire to play two basketball games when I have a game like this. Why would I want to, just me personally, it's just an opinion, why would I want to invest time in another game? I appreciate the fact that live is out, and maybe the guys at 2K said, okay, we want to crush these guys and we want to give it to hey, whatever goes on, that's between the corporations. As a consumer, I just want to play. I just want the product. I want to pay $65 for a game that I feel is worthy of it. You know what I mean? And I want to end real quick on kind of like I want to end on. Damn, my headphones is killing me, man. It's trying to shut down on me. But I just want to end on this real quick. Opinions and all that other stuff. Sorry, I had to take care of this headphones. But when we talk about opinions and stuff like that, hey, opinions are opinions. I'm an opinionated guy. I say things, but a lot of you guys don't have to take this stuff to heart. You know what I mean? I appreciate the people that can listen to an opinion, and I think that's one thing that's missing on YouTube, is people having opinions. Everyone's so willing to accommodate everyone, nobody's really giving you their true opinion, you know, or at least they don't want to step on some toes. But anyway, this your boy BPhife. I'm out. I'm gone. Peace. See you later.